Well, I didn't get to finish talking, but what I was saying was that I'm going to put them on, uh, do the videos, and try to show doing something on it. So I'm going to have to make sure my phone is clear and have memory on it. So I'm going to have to take the things that are on my SIM card or the SD card, put it on the computer I have, and then put those on the cards. That way I have more room and be able to do a good video. And that way you can see me doing some of it and putting it together. And I'll finish the adapters. I'll finish those tonight probably. Fix the ones that I didn't do. There's like two of them I gotta fix. And then I gotta put the pieces on them. I forgot to put on. And then go from there. But that's it. And I know this is a short video, but it's like part 2 of fourth video, I think. I think it's fourth video, part 2. But like I was saying, the adapters and everything, they actually look like what I have them on paper and what I have in my head. And it took a while to do the adapters. The fun one I did was the side post. That was actually my favorite because of the way, how I did it and everything. And I tried to put like threads in it, to make it look like threads. So hopefully it stands out. And I put 2 coats of plastic dip. It was spray that I used. Of course y'all saw that. And then I put 2 coats on it, but y'all didn't see the second one. And then I painted it and everything, and I actually got it done. And I can show you all that when I go to do the other things. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And when I get the painting part, I'll go ahead and paint it tonight and do that part, get it done. And then probably tomorrow, if I can, I'll start working on the adapter. I might start working on it tonight, starting the base, and see how that works. And get the platform done. And it's not going to be real big, but I'm going to make it big enough to be able to show how it works, But I can't make the platform too big because my balsa wood's not that big. So I have to do with what I have with the balsa wood. I could probably do something like that. So I might use one of those stick pieces, brand new pieces I have. One of the thicker ones like a base because of all the weight on it. That way I don't have to put a brace under it or something. And then what I'm going to do is make it to where I have some boards that I'm going to get one of them. They're like, let me show you. They're about like that long, Here, put it right here. They're about like that, about that wide, and it's long enough to where I can put I'm gonna put the adapters here, and then put the box, and then put the other 2. Have them to where they stand up, and you can take them off, and put them on. I'm gonna make it to where they're functional, in a way, and then put plexi on them. I'm gonna have 2 of them, if I can. I might just make one of each thing to show how it works. So, and then I got the foam to put in the thing, and I'm gonna make different size things for the adapters to show that you can interchange them. And it's gonna be halfway functional. I know it's not exactly best looking, to take it to the casting call, but it works for me. I don't have the money to buy, to pay for the actual prototype. Is why I need an investor. If I had an investor, I could make the actual prototype a working model, actual working model. But I can't do that because I don't have it. So, anyways, that's what I intend on doing. And that's one of the reasons why I want to do it. And plus, when I go, if I can't get on there, then I can be able to show show an actual product to investors and show them something real that's doable. And looking at everything, I know it would work. Now all I got to do is build the adapter tool. Well, finish the adapters, do the adapter tool, and what I call blade box. And the top of it slides, like that on the top. And I have to work that one out. I think I got it figured out. I have to work on that part. But it's got to have the springs and come up and everything. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out, you know. But it'll come up and then come back up to a certain point. So I'll figure it out. I'll get it. I just have to figure out how to do it. You know, I might put a, you know, like put a blade, you know, put the blade on it, and then put it in, you know, cut out a little slit, because I have a little Dremel tool I could probably use. Cut the slit, and then put the blade in there, so that way it's in place, and that way, you know, it will have some way to push down, up and down, and make a little thing where the things would go, and when it comes back up, it'll push it back up. You know, I'll figure that part out. But what I'm going to do is put a plastic cover on the side of it so you can actually see how it works, and the Shark Tank would see, so that way they can see the insides of it and not be like, oh, well, this does this, or that, and the other. You know, they would actually see a working model, partial working model. But that's what I have in mind. So when I start getting everything done, I'm going to try to do a little bit of video this time of me actually doing something on them, and I might show you the painting stuff, you know, me doing the painting on it, which that shouldn't take long. But first I need to put the pieces on and fix them, you know, fix the two pieces, put the piece on that I need, and then after that I got to paint it, let it dry, and then I can paint those probably if I have to. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I have so far. So later.